everybody, welcome to my channel. So today I have a little backstory for this video. So I saw a lot of people using Dental Mastery, the app, and everybody were like recommending it, everybody were loving it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I've never tried it. So I downloaded the app, and to go to get all of the questions, it cost so much. It was so expensive, and I'm like, oh my god, I just can't afford it. And I decided to go and research what else was out there in a similar form. So this is kind of where this video came from. I really wanted to know if I could afford literally any app that would be somewhat good. So I researched all the apps that I could find. I literally googled NBDE app, and I downloaded every single one that came up, and I have a roundup and review of all of them for you today. So I'm gonna start with the worst ones, and I'm gonna move to the best ones. So overall, I downloaded 6 apps, and 3 of them were identical. So I'm gonna start with the app that says NBDE Ultimate. And so there are 2 parts, NBDE Part 1 and NBDE Part 2. So after I went through this app, I noticed that it's identical to the NBDE 1 with an R, and also the green one, NBDE Board 1. The 3 apps are exactly the same, the questions are identical, the designs are identical. The only difference in the Ultimate app is there are 2 apps. There's one for NBDE Part 1 and NBDE Part 2. But overall, the questions are not good. You can see the mistakes. The answers in the questions don't make any sense. So like the sentence is broken apart. So I wouldn't think that questions have any value in them. For free, there are very limited amount of questions. There are just 6 questions in each category that you can do for free without paying extra. But the trick is to pay for the app that is, all of 3 are the same, but the one with the letter R costs $9.99 and all of the others cost $3.99. I don't know who made this app. I don't know why prices are different. Even if the apps were not different and I would like to buy one, I would not recommend them at all. I didn't like any of the questions. There was also a flashcard option and a question of the day, but I would not think that those questions would give you any value. Next app I want to talk about is Crack NBDE. It's a very popular app. I went through the whole app, and I honestly thought that it was a very bad app. So the Crack NBDE app gives you access to 6 tests all together, and they also contains Part 1 and Part 2 in the same app. The price of this app is $149, which is a lot of money. It has actual testing conditions and practice modes, so the question would be timed and not timed. They also offer a diagnostic test for free. At the first look of the app, I really hated the design. It was very difficult to operate because there is this like a little messenger button that covers up the useful buttons for test taking, so like the next button or something. It was very difficult to just click. The around the circles was very small to pick the answer. So just overall, paying $149 for an app, you want it to be good. So overall, that was the first thing. I was like, yeah, I don't like it. Unlike NBDE Mastery, free version here would allow you to read explanations for your questions. But there's a catch. So explanations there are tiny pictures. So you get a question and then you try to read your explanation, and it looks like it was just literally Googled, Google Pictures, and there's those pictures of presentations, of like PowerPoint presentations, and they're cropped and put into this explanation section. They're impossible to read. Some of them, yeah, you can make out something, but most of them I just stopped reading explanations because my eyes started hurting because the text is tiny. The explanations as well don't explain the question. So unlike NBDE Master, which I'm going to talk after that, explanation just kind of shows you a text on the subject. So it literally feels like it was just Googled. It doesn't actually explain why these answer is correct and the other one is wrong. It just talks broadly on the subject, which doesn't really give you any value. I want to know why this answer is incorrect, and it doesn't give you that. So I really didn't like that. When it comes to questions, I thought that they were quite simplistic. So when you look at the released exams, you see that the questions are more tricky. They try to trick you. They don't just test your knowledge of science. But in this app, questions felt like they were the front page of dental decks, if you know what I mean. They're just basically which one of these answers is correct. I don't know really how to explain. They felt really simplistic. I don't think these were the questions taken out of the real test. I think these are the questions taken out of dental decks. I think actually in biochemistry, I saw the questions that were in this app. I saw them on dental decks, which brings me to thinking that they just took the questions of dental decks and put them into their app. Overall, for the price of $149, I would not recommend this app. I think it would be a huge waste of time. I don't think the questions are good quality enough for you to spend that money, so I would not recommend this app. Another app that I actually liked, and I'm thinking about buying it, it's called NBDE Part 1. It's the orange ones. They're all called the same, but you have to distinguish them by the icon, so the orange one. And I actually thought that this app was pretty good. So the app offers you 103 practice tests, 10 questions each. So you can get 3 of them for free to try it out. The price of the app is $6.99. It's one-time purchase. You don't have any time limits. The part that I really like, the questions in this app are really good. I thought the questions were good quality. The app offers you as well average score and bookmarks. So if you can bookmark a question if you're not sure if you know it well. So I thought it was pretty good because A, it's cheap. If you're trying to find an app that you can do on the go, the questions are good. I think these questions would really bring you value. They kind of seem like actual test questions. I didn't have any problems with them. So I thought, if you're just looking for something on the go, so it's not going to be your main practice for this exam, you're just looking for something if you're going on vacation, or you can't sit down this day, but you're running around, you're standing in the line doing chores, and you still want to practice and you still want to get your brain moving, I feel like this app really where it's at. I feel like it's going to offer you practice. It's going to be fast, it's going to be simple, the design is pretty good, it's not going to annoy you in any way, and the price is right. We are assuming it's not your main practice source. So it's just kind of to make you think, make you move, make your brain work when you can't sit down. So I feel like this is what apps are for. This is what I need my app to do. And I feel like this particular app is the best one on the market, besides the Dental Master, which I'm going to talk about next. Okay, so now we come to the Dental Mastery controversy. So what I didn't like about the Dental Mastery is the price. So it's $99.99, so it's $100 for 3 months. And you guys, I just can't justify this price. And I went into this video thinking that, yeah, I'm gonna buy Dental Mastery, but when I saw how much it was, I'm like, okay, let's dig into it. Let's figure out if it's worth it. So they give you a 3-day trial for the whole app, which I don't think you need because there's a free version that allows you to kind of sample it and get the idea of it. So I did that. So this app has 153 questions. You can read the explanations. Explanations are paid for. I read about some group discounts, though the app says that it offered some group discounts, but it doesn't really tell you much about it and how much is the discount and how big the group is supposed to be. You're supposed to email them for that, which I didn't do. Maybe group discount would be good for somebody, but how many, if you're a foreign trade dentist, right, as I am, I don't really know a bunch of people who are also foreign trade dentists with me, so this would not work for me personally. Besides just test questions, it also offers terminology and mnemonics, which is okay, I guess. They're none for free, so I couldn't sample them, but I think it would be for a price, yeah, I think I would use them if I could. Okay, so the questions are broken down in the categories like in most apps, and after you complete the category, it tells you your average time per question, which you're supposed to have about 1:05 per question, which is pretty good. I feel like everybody would do fine with that. Besides that, this test, particularly this app, offers about 3 tests worth of questions for $99, and for $344, you can buy 7 tests of released exams off of reprints, off of the official website for the exams. So, and in this app, I feel like the questions were really taken from the exams. So this is what you're getting. You're getting 3 full tests for $99 that you can do on the go. I couldn't justify the price for me because I don't do that much practice on the go. This is why I saw that other app was more better for me. I usually am at home and I usually sit down and really open my textbooks and I open the reprints, which I already have. So I didn't feel like I needed this app if the questions are the same as there. So I'm not getting anything new for that price, and I'm definitely gonna buy reprints because you really gotta buy reprints. You can't, I feel like at least you can't pass the exam without them because they would actually tell you what was on the exam. And here you're not getting anything new for that money, so the advantage of that for me didn't worth it. So it's just I'm paying for the same questions twice just to do them on the go. So I don't know, you guys. I feel really bad kind of telling bad things about this app. I thought that I would love it and I thought that I would download it, but maybe I'm just cheap, I don't know. I just can't justify the price. And if you use an app, tell me what it is. If you use Dental Mastery, tell me that I'm terrible and this app is perfect and maybe I'll spend money and buy it. So this is everything I have for this video today. I wish I liked them. I wish I had something else to say. I really feel kind of not easy about it, but this is my thoughts. This is, as a consumer, this is what I think. I can't justify the price of that Dental Mastery app. It just bothers me. So if you're not cheap, tell me what you think. Do you really like the app? Did you pass an exam maybe already and you really enjoyed it? Tell me what you think. Maybe I'll buy it for part 2. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Sorry it was kind of rambly. I'll see you later. Bye.